The internet is doing what it always does when Kaley Cuoco becomes popular again. It takes a few pictures, adds an outrageous phrase like reveals everything, and people act as though the world has stopped. In actuality, though, the pictures aren't always the most shocking thing. The true surprise is how quickly people pass judgment, start spreading stories, and forget that there is a real person behind the headlines. Keep watching until the very end, because what the reactions reveal about each of us is more significant than the images in this tale. Your brain anticipates something severe when you encounter a title like this. That's the main idea. The drama in these subtitles is intended to captivate you. Big words, big feelings, big clicks, insane photos. Reveals everything. However, when you look at what typically goes viral, it's usually straightforward. A daring ensemble, a beach moment, a behind-the-scenes photo, or a self-assured pose that appears regular in real life and only feels shocking when strangers choose to make it into a huge deal. People feel like they know Kaley Cuoco because she has been in the public eye for a long time. They believe they have a stake in her tale. And that's where the problem starts. Someone cannot simply exist on the internet. Everything must be labeled. People label Kaley attention if she appears confident, lazy if she appears relaxed, rude if she appears serious, and revealed everything if she publishes a picture of herself feeling wonderful, even though she did nothing wrong at all. The cropping, reposting, and twisting of photographs also contributes to many of these viral events. An image with a dramatic line is posted on one page. It is repeated on another page, which makes the phrase even more absurd. Then, more people respond to the headline than to the image. After that, the story is already in motion, so it doesn't even matter what the truth is. You should always slow down because of this. Not everything that appears to be alarming actually is. Not everything that appears new is actually new. Furthermore, not everything that appears to be a reveal really one. People's obsession with women's bodies is another reason Kaley Cuoco finds herself in these kinds of viral headlines. They research angles. They enlarge. They contrast photos taken on various days. They behave as though a person's looks belongs to the public. The worst thing is that this has become the norm. People will remark, "It's just gossip," as if it were harmless, but picture yourself waking up to find strangers debating about your body as if you weren't even human. Now, others would say, she signed up for it because she's famous. Being famous does not give anyone permission to be harsh. Basic respect is not erased by fame. Even if Kaley Cuoco is successful, she still has a right to solitude. She still has boundaries even when she shares aspects of her life. She should be treated with respect regardless of what she chooses to wear. These headlines about insane photos are particularly unjust since they drive individuals to extremes. Some viewers hurry to provide appreciation in an unsettling manner. Some people rush to shame in a cruel way. The middle ground is also overlooked by both parties. You can just mention that someone looks lovely or move on. It doesn't have to become a conflict. You don't need to discuss how a typical picture is a scandal. If you look closely, the same worn-out norms are typically the source of the fury. Women should be self-assured, but only in a way that doesn't cause discomfort to others. They want women to be fashionable but not too bold, and they want them to be physically healthy but not showing off. It seems like there is always someone who is ready to gripe. There are numerous individuals that fall into that trap, including Kaley Cuoco. The pressure to be flawless is another issue. Online photos aren't always accurate. Everything is altered by lighting. Everything is altered by angles. There is editing. Professional cameras have the ability to dramatize ordinary moments. The internet ignores this and regards each picture as the ultimate reality. Then, when the true issue is the false standard that the internet promotes, people compare themselves, feel horrible, and point the finger onto the celebrity. I want to hear from you now. Do you believe that people consistently overreact to these stories regarding Kaley Cuoco? Or do you think they are merely clickbait? Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you would like to see more films like this one that reveal the real story behind viral celebrity tales, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who is always duped by crazy subtitles. The next one will be even more bizarre.